How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days. You just relax a second. Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around. In your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Mattered. Okay, no sense in bed. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that machine there. Take it now. It ain't a race. Give the vigor tester a try. Right quick if you're gonna find. I'm gonna say a word. You just say thing. Mind. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound than you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in here. I'm given to relying on others first. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say? Have a look at this. Tell me what you see. Okay. How about this one? One. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a few to fill out so I can get your medical history. A formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head. All right, I guess that about does it. I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
The one in the suits calling this, as I know, folks in town more. Nice though, if you ever catch up with, watch out. The man old eyes like a, I'd say. Was until I'd hear the NCR. I will just dig and help out on men. Means I put working tech, some salvage, but see, it means it's endless. He goods, gun, spare part in it. A good claim. Out east work, but got run of raiders. If it got too old to get out. Me wrong. The NCR's got decent folk in it. Take you pom whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodspring don't stay in long if you've got the NCR. The NCR keeps the lead. Meat and most can't put a lay down, take a bunch of up in the hill, but gotta be careful. Them decent cornered. Or no matter what she thinks it's something, but I'm just a broke relic with me. There's sleep less or high sore. Not sure how to say it. A couple they took over who, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR couldn't fool. The Legion's got its track ready for found them. Money NC never know. Been here is about out of sight. Keep a gun. You don't want caught by them. Damn pot of new vape at clean water like me too. Who am owner it. Your gun hang around abandoned places around here like the school there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all it after what they done to you. Meet me outside. Bye. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this, right? Then we could talk. Preferably get a stiff drink in Cheyenne. Barilla bottles on the fence. Right? Idea. Try it'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what. Go chase geckos away from me. Darn critters are a trap. Why don't you suit yourself? This helped you some. I'm heading back. Do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospect Town, Mom. To meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Springs now. But if you're up for a little scavenging, schoolhouse. Most of what's in there, but there's this old safe Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always have someone down on their luck. Until next time.
my this town.
We'll keep that. Now, if you're not... Besides,
There we go. This.
I'm not taking sides.
Fuck this.
I hope you didn't just bring a heap of trouble down on Good Springs by killing Joe Cobb like that. His friends might come looking for him, and I don't think they're gonna care who was involved in his death or not. Well, what's done is done. So, what can I do for you? Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. I'm sure I've got something you like. Another satisfied customer. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done taking caps for the work. No, I'm never sure how much is sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
It's enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? Thanks, I guess. Cobb wasn't the problem, though. I could have handled him if he ever found me. Cobb's friends are the bigger problem. And when he doesn't get back, they'll be coming here for blood. There's no way I can fight them all. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The great caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Don't worry, I'm not that good of a player. What is it? Yeah,